slow. Slow could have been I know we passed on frost for something else at some point from the ballistas. Grabbing bleed, but for the ballistas only, it's pretty rough. Oh man, we've got flamethrower again. Okay. Well, becomes a what did we learn situation. What did we learn, chat? I think there is a path for flamethrowers to do bleed, but you have to unlock that. But then it opens that path every other time in the future you want to get flamethrower. So it'll be something that if they put respec in, will be a lot easier. But until respec comes in, I don't want to take it. Yeah, I wish you could differentiate the towers so you could see what they are. Kind of like how in balloons, which when you take a different path, it gives it a different physical appearance. You just have to choose it yourself. Okay. Mana's fine. Extra banditry is good too. Banditry is one of the better sources of income. I wonder if getting lower and just putting it on a better corner is better. For the more time you can hit something maybe, versus the damage you do. Okay. Banditry 3 then. If they're going to give it to me early, I'm going to take it. I wonder if I just put my flamethrower there to be one of these ballistas. This would be where seeing the circle early would be good. Increase maximum burn. We did talk about frost bolts though. I think so. Maybe not then. Just get frost bolts down. That is a +3 as well. That's good range. there's the split. Oh, it's only 5. Increased maximum burn. Good. I think so. Maximum burn 200 per second. Okay, we do have frost, so slow cooker could be a thing here. Oof. Oh, frost 2, that'll help actually get the slow happening. Okay, so that wave's ending, that wave's joint coming there. These ones have a gap, just need to lengthen that one. Get the protection money down here. Try and give the experience to the blisters might not matter. Increased burn per second. Oh, another split. Is crit applied to the maximum burn? I don't know. We're shooting flame direct when houses fine. Yeah. One of those fireproof wood houses. They're all the rage. In wherever Pop's from. Aren't they, Pop? Now, don't just go out and get one though, because everyone else is. And please don't get one of the do-it-yourself kits. You know, get flame retardant housing responsibly, people. Yeah, I'm gonna take. Bleed's good too. I think bleed helps with Oogie. Just that, especially down here, that little bit extra. I'd like mana bank early, but we've still got plenty of siphons to get. Right, now, before we extend any of these, need to start expanding these ones. It still looks fine. This looks fine. This looks a mess. We can expand this one more to make Oogie come out of the back end. So we'll hit this one after that. Level 7 seems fine. And so this is where the last convergence is, so that's going to be a shield one. That's also going to be shield. We need to get 3 towers into 2 towers space. Make that an armor, put the armor health like here, put shield there, and then put thing there. Okay, it'll be fine. Enchanted bolts can lead onto poison, but we don't have it yet. Nitric acid 1 is fine. Let's... there and I want to no. That's just as bad. Just take the multiplier. We could have something come around there. I don't. Oh, maybe I don't want that something. Increase maximum bleed, burn, and poison. Which we will get poison from the things at some point. Probably a little bit better than these ones as well. Okay. Okay, can't expand here. Are there 8s? That seems fine. Now we got another split. Wow. Zephyr. This is working nicely. You got a shield one there, and a shield one like there. These splits, but wow. I want to push this one out as well, because if I have a flamethrower here, I want to give it one tile of room to lead into. But I'm worried that if I hit here, I get another split. Terrible. He should get the frost going. They're 10% frost. And he burns faster based on how slow he's going. Increasing the burn rate, really nice. %% frost like stacks up so much faster than the 5. More than twice as fast because the increased slows him down more so you can get more hits in. I think we take enchanted bolts now and head towards poison. Mana was a little bit of an issue. Let's put you on shield. Let's get some mana siphon in too, just to be safe. That's just fine. Even with level 10 shield, it's so not the greatest. And mana is an issue when they're all... So mana's an issue when you're failing to kill quickly because you have more sprayers spraying ineffectively. Like that, the one trying to do the shield damage is just spraying so much on that little dude, not hurting him. I'll get there. Just need to slow down so we can fill up a bit. Mana bank. I don't have poison yet. Okay, so that was fine, that was fine, that was coming in a little bit fine. Let's just expand that. I don't have haunted house either. That's level 10 on the... Okay, that was better on the shield, guys. He seems to be doing okay on the shield, guys. A couple more around. Okay, that seems better. It might have been worth putting in a couple mana banks instead of all the siphons. You don't get as good rate, but because you increase your max mana, it's, you know, you guys probably see how that works. More bleed on those guys. Let's push that back. Got a nice little spray there. Come down there. Something, I guess. Also for mana, and something that I kind of worked out yesterday without realizing, you don't want to push off into these branches and kill things quicker. I want to fill my mana pool up, so if mana was tight and running out, I'm going to use this time now just with nothing going on to build that up. More bleed. Let's get the flamethrower extra burn percentage. Let's hit that. Good. Watch the waves come through. A little bit of an overlap here. Not too bad. More of an overlap here. Mainly because we've got the troop carriers. A lot of congestion there. This one just cleaned up that wave though by itself. It's only a level 8 armor one as well. Beans. Where's my haunted houses? Need more monies. Oh, thank you. In case. Gotta have some backup in there. Kill these guys. Poison bolts. We don't? Okay, so the poison bolts just, we don't have a lot of protection bolt stuff, so I don't know. A little bit. Is it worth doing? Oh. No point if we don't get increased maximum poison. I guess. Send that one out nice and long. Mana seems to be okay. Keep an eye on it. Damage is fine. So one of the problems with this is that guy's going to ignore some of these if some of these are coming through. Only a little bit though, but it still does a little bit. Okay, no money from that guy. No hauntings there. I don't think that's a haunting. No. That's not either. That is. That's not. That's not. That's not, and that's not. That is. That's not. It's not. It's not. Okay. Done everything everywhere. So Zombie Oogie's the next one, and then we've got the rocket turd dudes. I think the rocket turds get destroyed, which is nice. They don't do well against flame. Yeah, this is... We do have poison, so I guess we... So that one's fine. I want to try and separate these paths a bit. I think that's attacks? Nope. Bouncing up and down, but kind of okay. Flamethrowers, extra damage to armor. We'll push that. If we get the flamethrower cards out, we'll get the 10% crit to flamethrowers. That's going to be good. Okay, runners don't really count as part of wave convergence. One is coming, this guy's coming around the back here, just as they meet, so that's nice. Vampires and bats here though. They just need to be stronger up front. It could be because of the mess of stuff there. Put it down to that. Okay, so if we can separate these ones a little bit more, that might help. This guy, he's like, oh look, I'm getting there, okay? Leave me be. It's a rough day. I'm in no hurry, I'm gonna get nagged. Kids are gonna want some money. I just stopped by the ale house. I'll lie down here on the street. Yeah. Pyrochemistry. Okay, let's pump you up a little bit. A little thing. So that's the hardest part, is that little burst there near the start of the wave. And then afterwards it sort of settles down. And while we wait for the stragglers, we get all our mana back. But that was a little tight. I don't know if I like that. That'll ease up as we expand these, but Shield Boy's tough. So the wave 36 plus, that's going to be real problem at this rate. Although once we start, we need once we get the crit up, right? We've got no crit, so quality over quantity would be a great pickup right now. We've got level 20 dudes. Flame towers are more efficient when the enemies are slowed, so maybe getting some ballistas up here could help because we've got that slow ballista. And poisoning slows them. We don't have gas open on the flame turrets either, which would be nice. It comes down to what do we want to... If we do that, where do we want to put it? We want sort of in there-ish, hit around here. I think we just hit progress. We're happy. We don't need to level them up at all. We just want to hit them to apply the dot. I'll get a couple more in there, I think. Oh, mana. I want to get a mana thing down. Let's push. Hey, Khan, how you doing, man? They're expanded there, so now we can have a better look at this. Hard, but otherwise good. That's good, man. There's zombie Oogie. He is getting de-shielded nicely. I would like to see him de-shield a bit better, but this is my shield damaging one. I'm a little concerned about his minions, but he'll get some good slow happening there. Closer than I would have liked. I think Robo Oogie's gonna just get destroyed though. Poisoning enemies slows them by a little bit of poisons gained. I think that's fine. Not gonna get too much. Increased bleed. I mean, we do have some bleed. Maybe push the broadheads and head towards the crit and then the monster. Well, these are just here to sort of put a little bit of frost around too, so it's not... Armor ones are fine. Yeah, armor is disproportional fire damage to everything else, like health and shield damage. Sorry, fire on armor does damage disproportional to bleed on health or poison on shield. Like fire just rips armor. Poisoned enemies take extra 1 shield damage from all attacks. We get a little bit of poison out, not that much though. Pyro 3 to get get crit towers. These universities. Health damage is definitely the one lacking at the moment. Oh, those poor little dudes. How does that help with the spread? That's a good wave. That's a good wave. So just kind of mixing in. Expand these ones. Hey Rav, Panz please, not Pan. Run's been good. Good flame tower. Definitely want quality over quantity though. Is there a precursor for that? I need to check that. I don't think so. I think you can get offered it really early. Lengthen that one. It looks okay. Yeah, I found that out. They made it. They not only did they fix it when they did that, they made it an achievement as well. I saw it on like wave 42 or 43 the other night, so it was fine. I had a really good run yesterday on wave like 12 that locked up. So I had a single path sort of come down like this. It went this way, came up this way, and then looped in on itself. And it would have been great, except you don't. They need to make it you get a go button. Like you get an expand button now. So just change it to go, you know, because I think we would have won that one. It would have been amazing, but it just got too nuts. Okay, 10% crit. I was all ballistas. Oh man, I really want the flame tower crit. I mean, 10% crit's nice and all, but it's not really doing anything for me. Keep an eye on armor dudes. Problem is when they change off the armor dude to hit someone else, and he's running through a hill. Maybe a near death. Maybe that one. Extra one for near death. Not a bad idea. Mana's looking a little iffy, but I think we get through. A couple of mana things. It's thinned out a lot now, so it's not quite topping down, but it's good. Not sure that that's better. Yeah. I mean, it does mean you get to stop each wave and think about where you're spending the money. It does mean you're going to get a lot less gold. Guy's hitting these guys instead of hitting here, and I want to put him on progress. Rocket dudes haven't been an issue. I thought they would be. But first I thought they wouldn't, and then when I saw what was happening with armor I thought they would. Now I'm fine. But definitely quality over quantity would be great. University, but pyrochemistry fine. Pretty sure that leads on to crit. I have to take this though. I mean, they're getting a couple rockets fired off, but we've still got a third set of towers that they haven't breached. These guys aren't as strong, but they're up there. They're level 20s and 15s. Immolation was great. Is that the one I'm looking for? Is that the one that might be a crit, or is it the one that does damage or chance to do damage to burning units? All towers gain crit. I really want this one though. Okay. Health damage more than anything, I think, first. Nice, never regrets on being first, man. And no, Pop, you didn't miss anything. Was there another? There was there. It's going good, man. Yeah, map's pretty rough. Haven't even gotten down to here. Now's okay. Five crit. They're on 5 crit. Sisters are on 15. I don't think I've got the crit does extra stuff with burn damage. But I don't have a ton of ballistas, so it's not like in the ballista runs where they're really good. That one ends there. That's a portal. So if that's the case, I want to leave those all as portals like that. Oh, it could turn that way. Sorry, it will turn that way. Do I want it to? No, I just want to leave it there. It'll make the longer rows longer. I don't know, this is a bit dense in here. Maybe I should bring it out. And if I push that one out and then it goes out this way, one would have to portal. It's at 30. It's fine. Quality over quantity. That's what we want to see. Quality over quantity. Relation's good as well, but it's only 10%. Oh, I should have should put that in first. This one needs to be longer. Oh, where's Oogie? Flamethrower dude came through with pretty high armor, just got chonked. This will be fun. And melt. $300,000 burn damage. One of them's haste, one of them's fortification, I think it's called. Oh, look. I'm going to take one, but I'm pretty sure if we don't build one, we're fine, right? Skip. All of these add multiple extra cards into the deck. I think maybe Obelisk only adds one extra card. The other ones add two. Oh, there's another treasure. Right. Just those ones, wasn't it? Yeah. Really want to see quality over quantity will put the damage up very large. We got dudes here with way too much shield getting through as well. Because the tower changes which one he's going to hit based on how much shield they have. There's no way to say don't change target till it's dead. So this tower here will swap back and forth between them. That we're out of low mana because of that. Come on. I guess that's the biggest problem I've found for offenses, is that for this round especially too, you've got something targeted highest shield. You can't choose front guy with shield. If you could say front guy with shield, you'd sit there and burn the front, like there's 4 units with very high shield. And what you could do is you could say, okay, target the front guy with shield till he's out of shield, right? And you'd focus that one down, and then the health tower would do the health damage to finish him off. And then this one would go to the next one and like just burn him. But what it does, it goes, okay, I got 4 guys and they've got 10 shield each. I will spray on this one. Oh, he's got 8 shield. Oh, this guy's got 10. Let's spray on this guy. Oh, this guy's got 10. Let's spray on this guy. And so you're just slowly whittling them all down and you don't kill any of them. But we just picked up quality over quantity, so... And the reason we ran out of mana too is we hadn't gotten down to firing off all 9 sprayers at the same time. Because usually the front 3 were killing everything, which was fine. Well, sometimes it was getting to here and occasionally getting down there. But we just picked up a card which just gave us, well, like 40% crit. 30% crit. So that was good. Does mean there's another one in there as well. But I want to get a little bit more mana now. Oh, there was some siphon spots I think opened up. They're cheaper. Makes a huge difference, that quality over quantity. So I might have to get this guy to focus progress. One card, just massive output change. So everything's dying here now instead of leaking through, and mana's not even an issue, whereas before we were really struggling. I wonder if you can deal with... It's not too much of a drop early game. So I think, unless there's a key card that it's up against, I think quality over quantity, or if you're doing a very tower spammy build, which I haven't managed to get working yet. It probably does. But when you're ramping up towers, that crit for one base damage trade-off is so... Like, look at its huge value change. If we can get the second card, that'd be massive as well, because then we'd push into triple crit. Take mine just for some scaredy cat reasons. Yeah, crit's double damage. And then if you reach 100% crit, which you can, there's a triple damage threshold. Buying hit points and chance to heal, because I think there's a possibility we could leak a couple, and then it's because of the way things are sort of looking here. It's not too bad. Like, this shield guy's cleaning them up. They're not even getting to the armor or the health one. But a nice buffer is a nice buffer. Might start pushing universities now. Doesn't look like anything's getting through with shield, so that's a plus. It looks like nothing's getting through with... I mean, those guys have shield, but that's only because they came off something, like they spawned from a beholder. That's the issue, is the beholder getting through, but the shield guy will take them down, yeah. reached the back line yet. And mana's fine. Just touch the front of the back line. Throw some ballistas up for the extra slow, but okay, crits deal 10% of the target's current poison as extra poison damage. We don't have huge poison up, but just getting an extra 5% crit would be better. With the fire one for that would be good. So we are worried about beholders that make it this far. Here comes one now. It's a little worrying. Because they drop their eyes. They drop if we kill the beholder here, that guy kills the eye shield. The ones that are getting a bit further up are worrying. You're worried? I mean, I've got 48 hit points, so it's not terrible. And this is the long wave now. A lot of that's happening from this wave that's a bit closer. Yeah, so something that changes it up, definitely if we pick up quality over quantity 2. That's another big boost. This is a worry. Oh, they got there, we got them. Okay, we leaked 2. Attacks against bleeding enemies have more crit. Attacks against burning enemies increase maximum burn. That was a pretty chunky wave from it. The increased damage and the extra 5% crit we got was good, but yeah, one card could make this from being a potential worry to just no contest, right? I think I forgot a mana thingy on the bottom left of the map. Thanks, Fractal. Okay. It's going to get a little clenchy, I think. Target guys who drop stuff when they die. I think so. Once we, yeah. I mean, we've only got 3 more cards. We just keep ramping these guys. And hope that one of the 3 cards, preferably sooner, is quality over quantity too. It's a mess, but Yeah, we're into triple crits. If we hit quality over quantity, we're going to go like similar percentage into quad crits. So we'll have, you know, guaranteed crit. Wonder if you can force some of the paths. Kind of. You need to have less cards if you want to force it, but you also need to have enough where you're getting cards every turn. Would I be interested in a tactical turn-based building RPG with light base building, decision-making, and resource management? Possibly. That sounds like Partisans. Expeditions Rome. Definitely sounds good. I think Ko was playing that. I mean, one thing to remember is I am somewhat a slave to the Twitch popularity gods. I'm okay with. Chat has a reasonably okay go at picking good games. Some little beholders in here. And they're dead. Then why don't I play League? I said so. I never saw it. I wonder if it'd be worth it here instead of taking Seance. Once we get the money, just remove the start removing houses. Is Avis worth it? Attacks against bleeding enemies have 5% crit chance. We get very little bleed up on the enemies, because it's only our ballistas that can apply bleed. So there is some, and maybe since it's a boss round, but not really. But considering the other options, there's no point taking Seance, because I'm probably going to just remove the these anyway to reduce stress during the round. Sorcery itself is worth like $300. Well, I have to play at least one mana bank, so $500. I'd just rather play the mana bank. But same thing, like we don't have that many bolts. So I think because it's the final boss round, Eviscerates just ends up being the pick. But not because it's the best option. Now, getting some extra things down some ballistas just to apply slow now is probably worth more money than spending $1,000 to level these guys up. Although spending $90 just to level it up once will increase damage, so that's going to be worth it, right? Like just taking whatever the cheapest level is for them. That was not very the cheapest. Maybe like 300. No, I'd rather get a ballista down, I think. You know, if they have a cheap one, just take it at the start of the round and give it to them. Because the ballistas applying a slow, the bleed, or the poison is all about their shooting, not the damage. And because of, and they do have a decent damage because of they've got base 22. Alright. What we're going to do now is just grab some of these because I want to take mana constraints off. Not so much for the money, just want to make sure that, you know, all mana constraints are removed. So these ballistas now are just applying dots. There's Big Brain. You can even refund the universities at this stage now if you really wanted to. You get $500 back. Yeah, thanks. Great mind, Super Soup. Oh, I wonder if you lose this. For science? Let's find one that's got it. This one's got a shield study. We're on 6 shield. Looks like you do not lose the bonus. I don't think it's going to matter. Big Brain will be the last food here. So because we have a lot of these, they're only triggering at like 28% crit, but there's a lot of them. It's not the double damage that does things now, it's the procs. Like there's I think there's one of the procs for fire damage. Every time it gets crit, it receives damage based on its current fire damage. So a lot of little tiny crits does big stuff. We win. Achievement unlocked. Ashes to ashes. Woo. Cool. Thanks, Lies. So where it is tough doing the two the ballista and some other unit at the moment is without respec. Would we just do flamethrower? So flamethrowers, oh, these are mortars. Flamethrowers have a additional health damage. They don't trigger bleed, but they do have additional health and additional damage to shields. Right, so that's going to be a tougher one anyway. But eventually you get to that. You can increase maximum burn by a total of like 300. That's huge. For the other towers though, like Tesla Coil, they have, if you open them up, if you can respec and open them up, you get things like electrohemorrhaging, so electricity that causes bleeding, or electricity that causes melting, and electricity that causes poison. So you can actually get bleed, burn, and poison on. Currently you can only get poison. But I don't want to open these paths up, because then in future runs, if I take Tesla Coil, instead of having a Tesla Coil into that, which is really strong for a Tesla Coil, you open up 3 pathways, which, you know, it's card bloat. And you might look at it and go, oh, it's only an extra 2 cards. Like, yeah, but it's an extra 2 for every tower you take, which in a run is only every one that you take. But sometimes you get forced to take towers, or you might pick like 3 towers. You're like, oh, this tower's really good against poison, or with poison against shields. This tower's really good for against armor, and oh, this has got a really good bleed. And now instead of putting an extra 2 card pathways, especially like, you know, you look at Thrashing ends after 4 cards and is super strong. So you want to get that with Sharpened Blades. You get an extra 2 on top of that with the other ones. So you might end up seeing, you know, Hardened Blades and Magnetic Blades for your Shredder, instead of Nitric Acid. Or you could get Hardened Blades and Napalm. And sure, you're making each of these towers stronger, but you're making them stronger in a weaker damage they're doing. So being able to respec will be really good if they bring that in. I think there's a mod. Someone was saying there's a mod that you can respec with, which could be good. You can reset your experience, but that doesn't refund it. It puts everything back to game start state, so you have to grind up all the levels again. Don't do that. Yeah, that was good.